What's up, guys? Welcome back. I have been lifting now for 10 years, and there are 10 things that I want to tell you that I wish I would have known when I first started, okay? And the first thing is not correcting things soon enough. Now, when I say this, I mean that in the very beginning, what you're going to notice is you get a little bit of ache and pains here and there. Maybe you got this tennis elbow going on, or you feel a little bit in your rotator cuff where your lower back is having this spasm. And then what do? You continue to do the lifts that triggered that initial pain inside of your body. And the reason that we do this, especially when we're young, is because we're filled with energy and we want to plow right through it so we can get stronger and keep growing. Look, you're going to hold yourself back. In the long run, that is going to hurt you. It's going to show up in ways like one pec is tighter than the other. Maybe this pec, this happens to me, it pulls my shoulder forward. I have this winging of the scapula because a long time ago I didn't want to practice mobility work and start stretching myself out and strengthen my back. I just wanted to constantly do bench press, right, and biceps. So now I'm paying for it, guys. Utmost importance, you use good form. Okay, it's okay if you get a little sloppy. You kind of get your own flow and rhythm as you become more, as you become a pro at weightlifting, seriously. But you have to use good form and do things correctly. Understand when your body's hurting, it's talking to you. Hey, hold on, man. Take a step back, reevaluate, and then go back to crushing it. Next is taking too much caffeine in pre-workout. I took Jack 3D, I took Mr. Hyde, I took C4, I took fucking Juggernaut, so many pre-workouts on the market. You know what I take now? I take a cup of coffee, take some apple cider vinegar. I'm pimping. But no, seriously, the caffeine, even I need to cut out the coffee eventually. Caffeine feels good. It gets you high. I really believe that that's the reason that so many people love going to the gym, is because you get high before the gym and then you have a workout and you're high. But then what ends up happening is you get very tolerant to it, okay? So you take the caffeine, you go to the gym, and you end up crashing. And then you wonder why you're not feeling the same drive to work out. That is like fake, false motivation. You need to be able to get into the gym and continue to do the work even when you don't feel like it. The next thing is no warm-up, okay? I used to go in and I wouldn't warm up correctly. I was so amped up from the pre-workout that I would just go in. I did not want to go on the treadmill. I wanted to go right to the weights and get that pump. I love that pump. That's why I would go, man. I didn't want to warm up. It was so important though. It's so important. You warm up the joints, warm up the ligaments, and really just get yourself primed to push that heavy weight. Next, too much time and money. All right? My goal was to be a professional bodybuilder, and I believe that once I realized, this is not for me. I'm gonna have to do drugs. I'm gonna have to take steroids, this and that. I'm not ready for this. So I gave up. I still want to be healthy. Guys, you can still have an aesthetic physique without taking a shit ton of supplements, wasting your money on protein powders and creatines. I like creatine, okay, but I think protein's overrated. I used to take so much protein thinking it's doing all this stuff for me. I think it's overrated, okay? A lot of time and money. You only need 45 minutes to an hour in the gym. All right, maybe some of you are trading longer or less. It's up to you. But just really ask yourselves, where are you going with this, and what is the reason why you're doing this thing? Am I doing it to be healthy? Am I doing it for right reasons because I love myself and I want to see myself grow to the strongest version? Or do you want to compete? Then fine, but realize what you have to do to get there, to make it flourish. Next, number 5, bulking up way too big. Now, I will never bulk up again in my life. Never, never, never. I may fluctuate 5, 10 pounds. I will never blow up to 260 again in my life. Believe me, I'm 215 right now. I was at 260, strong as an ox. But oh my God, I began to get stretch marks, and they are here until this day. I have them on my lats, I have them on my middle, lower back, I have them, underneath, just everywhere. And they fade big time. I even got them on my biceps right in here. And they'll fade. But it is from, first of all, poor food choices, which is one of the steps. And just eating so much, you gain weight so quick, And guys, you blow up, you feel unhealthy, you don't fit into your clothes, you can't breathe correctly. It's just not worth it. What ends up happening though, the biggest drawback is that once you gain all that weight, you have to lose it, okay? And you lose it, and you're like back at square one. You're like, what the hell? I just did all this work, all this time just passed me by. Where's my hard work? Well, you just gained fat, motherfucker, right? You cannot do that and expect to see, like, you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna put on some muscle, but I think slow and steady is the best way to, you don't wanna just blow the fuck up. That's what I'm saying, okay? You don't wanna eat everything in sight, and that leads me to eating whatever. You don't wanna just eat whatever, because the foods that you put into your body affect not only your body and your muscle growth, but also your mind and how really the intensity that you can bring to the gym, okay? Try eating like sourdough, I don't know, pizza, if that's even a thing. Eat that all week and go to the gym, and you probably feel worse than if you had, you know, some nice sweet potatoes and steak and eggs and, you know, some broccoli, and you were eating healthy. You're gonna have more energy and vigor for the gym. Next, not training my weak points. Oh, I'm paying for it, big time. Train the biceps all the time. You know, got big biceps, don't got big calves. Don't got the biggest neck or traps. I'm paying for it. I'm trying to get them now. Trying to balance my back to how big my chest got, right? Trying to balance out my hammies for my quads. So it's important that you don't neglect those points in the beginning, even if they're boring, okay? And that is on to the 7th one, which is not following or following the same routine. Okay, very important that you include weak point training in a routine. A lot of guys, they put about a year into working out. They think they know everything. This is me. And then you do the same routine day after day after day, week after week, month after month. And you do it in your head. You kind of know the exercises. All right, I'm going to do barbell flat. I'm going to do incline dumbbell. I'm going to do some pec deck. And then, you know what? I'm going to finish off with a little bit of skull crushers and push downs. It's like, look, it's great, but stop doing the same thing. You got to switch it up. Not only, you're going to notice your gains diminish because you're going to stop pushing yourself as hard, but you're going to get bored. You've been doing this for years. You're going to get so bored. I'm telling you, it's a struggle now. But you know what lights the fire? Is having that routine to follow. And now you go into the gym and you're trying new stuff and you're like, wow, like this is new. My body has to work in ways that it never worked before. So that is going to really just motivate you more than ever. The next one, number 9 here, is not getting enough sleep. Very important for you young guys. Look, this goes hand in hand with the caffeine. I know that when you have caffeine, you know, it keeps you up. But not only that, your training schedule can be all over the place. You're training at night one day, you're training in the morning. And guys, you're young. This is where the recovery happens. This is where your body really grows. It doesn't grow in the gym. That's when it breaks down. You're building muscle as you sleep, as you rest. So make sure you're getting 7-8 hours. Young guys, please. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel more energized. The next one is not increasing knowledge. And that is the 10th one, guys. As you grow, don't get stuck in your ways. Do not get stagnant. Look to others who know what they're doing, okay? Because you will get bored, you will get frustrated, you will not see results. And, you know, reading one Arnold encyclopedia like I did years ago is not good enough. Arnold was like, train 5 hours a day. You don't have to train 5 hours a day, man. Train intense, train hard, train right, eat right, sleep right. Be consistent, and you will make the progress that you want to make. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Leave me, you know, some of your roadblocks along the way. I know some of you have been doing it longer than me, and you know much more. So I will see you again soon. Have a great night. Peace.